Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for November 3rd to the 15th. November 3rd to the 7th, we still have this eastern Pacific ridge here that causes above normal heights across much of North America. And we also have this ridge out here, and we have a trough. This ridge here supports this trough across much of the nation. Now, this is the, let me go back here. This is the GFS, and we're going to look at the other models, various models, Ensembles, the European, and so forth. They're all showing basically the same thing. You see the models don't change very much. So during this period, we're expecting some rain and snow. I'll show you this across this area here. That would be across the northern tier into the Great Lakes. And this departing system here that would be going up will be causing this cold cyclonic flow. And we'll see that as we go through the period. Now this is the GFS. And you see there's basically all snow. Even down here, this is what the GFS showing. And then we look at the other models, the European. It's kind of there because look where the 540 line is, way down here across the lower mid-Atlantic. So now this here is light precipitation. This is the European. Then we look at the GFS. So there'll be several systems that will be moving across this area, and this will bring bouts of snow and rain to portions of this region. Now GFS shows mostly snow. There's some rain across here, but all in all, it gets colder there. And we'll have a front that will approach the Great Lakes on Tuesday. And the Southern Stream Energy Aloft may support more rain across the eastern U.S. than the model's forecast. Rain could be increased near the southern plains by Thursday. And then we'll have an easterly flow or easterly low-level flow and a series of fronts dropping down through this area that may bring periods of rain to the Florida Peninsula during this period. Okay. All right, now back to the rest of the forecasts for November 6th to 10th. And the ridge forecast north of Alaska. We'll see it here, lifting here. You can see it right here. And we have above normal heights across western North America and a trough forecast over eastern North America. Now this is what I talked about earlier in the week. We're going to have this ridge, more ridging here due to warming in the stratospheric warming disrupting the polar vortex. And we're going to wait and see how this materializes. But it looks like that the if you look at my previous, I think it was on Tuesday, it explains it more. But the pieces are coming together, and this is what we're forecasting the pattern look like. Colder here in the east, and we'll go that. So with that forecast, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting numbers of 4 to 6 degrees above normal. And then we have below normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting numbers of 4 will be near 4 to 8 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And then we have above normal precipitation across this region here due to the series of fronts and so forth. And across here, the southeast, probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to go back, look at the period for November 11th to the 15th. Even so, like the models are showing some de-amplification or flattening of the flow, the height anomaly fields remain generally the same. We still have our trough here, but not as deep as it was in the previous period, and our ridge here. And this ridge continues to lift up towards the Arctic. Again, this is going in line with what I was talking about earlier. This might be a brief disruption in the flow. We'll see how that goes. But even though it's flatter, we still have the height anomalies remain the same. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting still above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures forecast here, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be near 6 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35 to 45%, and we have above normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for November 3rd to the 14th. Thanks for coming to Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.